Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and on this channel we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney for free. I don't know. We have a question here from YouTube user MK, who I'm sure was not involved with the MK Ultra debacle. And MK asked us, thinking emoji, this is surprising. This was posted on a video I said I created about not mentioning bullying as a claim when you contact an employment attorney. So MK responded, thinking emoji, this is surprising. During the mandatory anti-discrimination and harassment courses we are forced to sit through, a significant portion is dedicated to the term bullying. Yeah, they want you to characterize things as bullying so they don't matter. That is why I suspect that is why those programs are structured in that way. They're trying to slip that term into your vocabulary so that when you address problems in the workplace, you use a term that is not a valuable claim. Going back to the question, so much so that it sounds illegal. Our employee handbook also addresses bullying as a violation of workers' rights. Generally speaking, most employee handbooks are not viewed as contracts, often, not always, but often, and violations of worker rights as listed in employee handbooks will generally not give rise to claims. Back to the question. It's a shame that people won't seek out these videos unless they have workplace problems. Now that I've found them, because I have a problem, I'm binge watching, and I feel like a pre-law student, which is good. Oh, that's awesome. That makes me really happy. There was some additional to this question that's not showing up on the page anymore, so I'm going to just read the email I received 5 days ago, which doesn't appear to be showing up anymore. Comments appear and disappear for me. I don't really understand how YouTube does it. But I'm going to read a little bit more of MK's question into the record here, which may or may not still be up. I don't know. What's your opinion on the following? Bullying is unlawful if, 1, it's done by a manager or coworker. No. No in almost any jurisdiction that I'm aware of. 2, if it's severe or pervasive. Still no. 3, if it's abusive. Still no. 4, if it's based on a legally protected class or activity. Yes. Yeah, that's discrimination. You're now describing discrimination, right? If someone is doing bad things to you because of your membership in a protected class, that is discrimination, and that is a claim in every single one of the states. That is the law in the land under the federal law, with some differences. You know, protected classes change here and there. Different states have different protected classes, but under the federal protected classes, all 50 states must honor those, and I believe the non-state entities as well, such as Puerto Rico. Oh, so they go on. So MK goes on. I submitted grievances listing 6 episodes of bullying, but only 1 meets the 4 criteria listed above. Oh, I see. You were listing 4 elements. So the meaningful element here is number 4. My supervisor constantly bullied me for not going to after work happy hours. She noted that I might not be able to keep up with my younger coworkers, age claim, because I was older. But I should give it a try because it is a team building event. There's a Mr. Monocle Man emoji, which is my favorite emoji. I finally went to just a few to shut her up. Does that count? So, in terms of a bullying claim, no. But you do have a potential age discrimination claim here that you've described, because you have comments about your age, leading us to believe that age is a motivating factor. So age is a protected class, assuming you're over 40 under the federal law, or you're in a jurisdiction where over 40 is not required for an age discrimination claim. You do have a potential age discrimination claim. We would then need a negative workplace consequence, right? If something bad happened to you in the workplace as a result of that age discrimination that your manager has given voice to, then that would be potentially a claim for age discrimination under the federal law and potentially under local laws as well, state and local, although you will have to check with local counsel because I'm not allowed in these videos to speak to the state and local laws of most jurisdictions in the United States, because that's how the Bar Association likes it, right? So while I don't think that gives rise necessarily to a bullying claim, I do think that bullying behavior, when tied to the protected class of age, becomes a discrimination claim potentially. And I hope this video helps to clarify that, because I know bullying is one of those terms that really collects people and collects thought in one place in this field. And clarifying that, I think, has real value for people, because there's a lot of claims that die a premature death because people get obsessed with this idea of bullying, when really what you're experiencing, what you're describing here, is age discrimination in the vernacular of the way the laws have been drafted here, right? No one's saying you're misspeaking. What we're saying is you're not applying what you're saying to the laws, which is not your job. You're not an attorney. But it can cause some friction between attorneys who don't want to take the time to really hear you out, right? Which is important, because that claim, if you come in and say, hey, it's bullying, they're going to say, oh, thank you so much, so let me get you off the phone right now, right? But if you come in and say, hey, I'm being treated really negatively because of my age, and there's been some ageist comments, 99 out of 100 employment attorneys are going to say, well, can you tell me a little more about that? That sounds like money. I like money. Let's talk about the money, right? Very common. So this is a key difference and that you highlighted here. I love how you did that. And I appreciate you and your question. If this answer was helpful, like, subscribe, comment down below. It helps me to help more people just like you. And remember, almost everybody works. Not everybody wins. Be smart out there.